Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Live, live, live. It's Arnie's Adventures. Hello, hello, Arnie. You're the first one in, Arnie. First one. Where's everybody at? I see two people in the chat. It's Jesse McNeil. Hello, hello, Jesse. Everybody must be out for Friday. Look here, what am I running over? Oh, I'm running over bubble wrap. I'm running over bubble wrap. All right, morning. It's Joe, just Joe. Hello, Joe. It's Diana Brienne Fairchild. Yeah, we want to know what's going on. So everybody, check out everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's everybody doing tonight? Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. We got two people in the chat. That's what it says, two people. Two people in the chat. It's Brenda Show. Working on a chunky prayer shawl. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. So everybody, let's check everybody out. Let's find something to talk about. Find something to talk about that's fun and interesting. This is Noni Mae's way. This is Noni Mae's way. Check her out. Check her out. Check her out. Check her out.
Hey, Brenda. Hey, everybody. How are you, Brenda?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Well, do you want to hear the real story?
Yeah.
Where do I start?
Hang on, wait a minute. I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
There it goes.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, where do I start? Oh, that's yours.
Do I have something on?
Yeah, I don't have anything on.
No, I don't either. Just this.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Well, where do I start?
Well, what happened?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was so traumatized last night. I went to sit down after midnight to do my comments because, I usually start doing them late because I'm in college now, back full time, driving back and forth, lots of homework. So I didn't get to them until late. Hey, Arnie. Hey.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Deanna.
Hey,
Hello,
Arnie. You got a nice haircut.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
How are you feeling, Arnie?
I'm doing okay. Finally off of oxygen.
Good for you. Good for Hey, Naomi.
Diana, my goodness, what happened?
Oh, I'm glad you made it. I'm about to tell the story.
I have which hair?
I was just gonna say, what happened to your hair, woman?
I had it put.
You look wonderful. So, do you want to hear this? You want to hear the story?
Yes.
Grandma does not do nudity. I want to get that right up front. Grandma does not do naked. Well, I was sitting here doing comments last night at after midnight, and I noticed that somebody was answering a second, like, how you answer your comments, and then it pops up like
this. What is your problem? Cover it. I gotta go in there.
Yeah.
And that how like somebody then puts another comment, so it tells you that you have another comment. Well, there was somebody, I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want people looking up the channel, but they were answering comments as if they were me, but it didn't. They had my name, my photo, with an additional, title to it, and it was a porno channel.
Oh my God!
Oh,
and I was so sad. I was so sad. They were answering all my people so that my people would go over to them.
Hi, Iva.
And so I was so upset. I wanted to cry. And so I contacted Google. I blocked them. I reported them. I have no clue. Now, I can't see whether they're still out there because I blocked them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what? How horrible is that?
That is horrible.
I mean,
How did
people
you
are,
find out?
they
how
were
did you find
commenting,
out?
they were commenting, they were
Somebody
commenting,
was answering her comments.
they were answering my
Oh.
comment, like they were, so people would click on their name and click on their channel, go to that channel, and that's what they were doing. Hey,
Thank you.
welcome.
That is so awful. Did you see I commented?
Yes, I
that-
do. I was crying. I mean, it was so.
I would-
on this journey.
I would
You know,
bet. Oh my gosh.
Why don't they pick on somebody else? I'm 64 years old, and
Because they're jealous of you because
Yeah.
you don't look your age.
it
You're
was
beautiful and you're kind and you're good to everybody, and so they're going to pick on you because you don't have a mean bone in your body.
well,
girl.
it was horrible, and it is
I
horrible.
can imagine.
And I don't know, if it's out there. I don't know what. So I've reported it, and just know that I have 5 channels, and anybody that is, showing nudity, it's not me. Okay, Grandma doesn't do nudity.
Oh, bless your heart. I called Brenda. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "You got to go live." And I said, I hope Dinah comes up because she's been attacked again. And I said, she's put up a video and it's terrible. And Brenda said, "Okay, I will." So, God bless your heart, honey. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
this week, I've had, and I did videos called Warning Signs, and I've called God's Holy Angels. I don't know if you've all watched those, but
I have. Yeah.
you see, okay, you know, Noni, what's been happening to me. And, I ended up, Brenda knows, I ended up in the ER and all this stuff.
Yeah.
That never, ever, I've never been through stuff like that. Well, I have in my life, but it's always been a spiritual thing. So Monday, did you read the one about the car that got lifted up in the air?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just quickly go over that. But it was a miraculous. I was on my way to college, which is an hour and a half away. It was beautiful day, beautiful. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm driving on the interstate because we have interstates here and in the Carolinas. And so I was on the interstate, and they have it where you can cut across. There was a huge truck, not a semi truck, a regular big black truck parked, sitting there waiting to cross over, which you really shouldn't do, but he was going to do. And there was a big black car in front of me, and I was just a little bit of distance behind the black car. And all of a sudden, this big black truck pulls directly out in front of the car, directly in front of the car. And the car lifted up and swerved around the truck as if somebody had picked that car up.
Yeah.
It was nothing short of a miracle. And then I thought, oh my God, the angel, whoever was driving that car, it must have been their angel that picked it up and moved it to the side and saved all of us. But then my friend who interprets prophecy and things like that said to me today, she said, no, that she felt that for some reason it was my angel that protected all of us and that lifted that car up and swerved it. And I mean, it would have been a horrendous thing. And so thank God for angels. And, but it was, and then y'all know about Monday, my GPS told me to go straight 18 miles after I left college at night, because it was like 9 o'clock at night. And I left college and I'm driving the 18 miles. It tells me I'm about 4 miles into the 18 miles straight ahead on a brand new highway. And the highway came to an abrupt dead end.
Oh gosh, bro. I've been watching their videos. I'm like, what is happening to this poor child?
Yeah,
God love you.
Yeah, you know what? It's all spiritual. I believe everything that's happened is a warning sign, and because remember, with God you have nothing to fear. Angels are near. God is near. Angels are near. You have nothing to fear. But at the same time, I'm being extremely alert. And but I was coming home, and all of a sudden the road, you know how like it has a drop off, when they do new construction and then, like a new bridge or whatever, and then it just drops off.
Yeah.
And it said road closed. And I just suddenly stopped, and I didn't know where to go because the other side was closed, going backwards. And so I I thought, do I go back into like oncoming traffic? But there wasn't any. I was out there by myself, stranded. My GPS was telling me to go left when I was supposed to go right. It was just bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
So I've survived. That was my drama. And I've, and then I came home. And this is another one. All three of my big refrigerators, brand new refrigerators, everything was unthawed. They were all unthawing. Ice cream unthawed, everything unthawed. There was no electrical outage, nothing. Then they all turned back on.
There's some kind of energy or something around you.
Yes.
And yep. And it's a kind of it's almost like you've got two energies, one wanting to do something bad to you, but another protecting you from the bad.
Absolutely.
It sounds like you've got an energy around you.
Yes.
And it may be a transitional thing with you. Okay, you had your birthday. What, you turned 63 or 64?
64.
64. That's an even number. Usually bad energy happens on an odd number of a birthday, but it could just be something.
But bad energy goes after good energy.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying there's two energies.
Because when you talk about evil forces and that, it wants to get rid of the good forces because the good forces are doing something good. But like that. So my friend said, if you want to look at it spiritually, if you want to look at it from a spiritual point of view, she said that car and that truck were working together. But my angel lifted the car and swerved it so that I would not.
That's what I'm saying, because usually you can, because we're energy. Even when our body passes away, or we are energy. Our energy never dies. So you have that good energy, and then that bad energy trying to come in, because like when you get saved and you become a Christian.
You get attacked.
This is how I believe you get attacked. When you're doing good and you're doing good for yourself and mankind and everything, the bad energy, the devil, whatever you want to call him, what have you, the enemy, he tries to come in and make bad things happen to you. So it sounds like you've got an energy around you, and you've got the bad trying to fight the good, and the good is telling the bad you ain't got no chance.
I am so grateful you understand, because I truly believe that. I believe that everything that's been happening has been like the good angels and the bad angels are at war.
Exactly.
And coming home to 3 refrigerators, and I have them completely packed full of food. Everything unthawed. The bread was unthawed. The ice cream was all over the place. Nobody had touched anything. There was no electricity outlet or outage. There was no nothing. And I didn't have anywhere to put all this stuff. So I just said to my husband, I said, you know what? In the morning, everything will be turned on. The 2 main refrigerators went back on in the morning and froze. They were working perfect. The smaller refrigerator it would not turn back on. And so I said, you know what? By the end of the day, it will be turned back on. And by the 4 o'clock, it came back on.
Well, keep thinking positive, because there's some kind of energy forces going on here.
Yes. But you know what? When this happens and they're at war, it's because of something good is coming and something good is doing. Whenever your blessing is coming, whenever your blessing.
The Kerns.
Whenever your blessing is coming, that's when you get attacked.
Right. So keep thinking positive. Like you said, those refrigerators will be working in the morning. Keep thinking positive, so that when you see that negative, now I'm just saying this is the kind of things that work for me. When you keep seeing those negative things happening, keep putting the positive out there. Keep saying, oh, no, you don't. Yeah.
That's why I keep saying nothing to fear. God is near. Nothing to fear. Your angels are here. And I don't fear anything. I do not fear anything, but it's been a spiritual thing. I truly do, because it's been too many things happening like that. I mean, who would have predicted? My son was the one that told me about the refrigerators, and the GPS was telling me to go left when it was to go right, and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's all electrical, and your energy in your body is just like, and then the outside forces and the spiritual forces. So yeah, girl, sounds like they're trying to attack you, but stay positive.
Yep,
'Cause you can fight
absolutely.
'em.
And I've always had this spiritual gift. It's something I've had my whole life, and I could tell you story after story after story. But one real quick 2-second story is everything I touched for about 3 months when we lived in Texas was breaking, and finally electrical, and finally lightning hit the transformer behind our house and blew the transformer out and knocked out our electricity in the 2 houses next to it, and I didn't have any more problems.
Do you know? My mother could never wear a watch. She could never wear a watch on her body. Now, anytime she would walk in front of a record player or a radio, it'd go completely off.
I have it all the time.
Yep, she could watch television, but she could not get up in front of the television. It would go off. The old black and white TV with the snow. She had some overabundance of electrical something going through her body.
Yes.
And,
I have that. I've had that my whole life. And so it comes and goes, though. There's times that it comes and then it leaves, it will leave me like that. And I've had so many supernatural experiences like what we're talking about throughout my life that I could write books on it, and I've had, I told you, I'm sure none of you've watched the videos where Angel Down the Dark Alley, Angel in the Black Mercedes, and then Angel in the Trench Coat. My angel that came in the trench coat when I was 17. I was 17 years old. And so, I believe in all that. I believe in that. And yet I balance it with common sense and rationality and all that. But I mean, there's no other way to explain, especially the car lifting off the ground. Yeah,
that's wild. That is wild. But you got this, girl. Keep thinking.
I hope so. I'm praying a lot. I'm staying home.
Don't say I hope so. Say I know. You got it. It's just it does. I've heard people. I've had a few things, but never a car that's crazy. But I've heard things like that.
I've had so many supernatural experiences. And a week in that same house where all the electricity went wrong, that everything was breaking. A week before, less than a week actually, I told my husband, we're moving. He said, we're not moving. I said, we're moving. And he said, well, why are we moving? I said, I don't know, but we're moving. The spirit told me that we're moving. 2 days later, my kids were very little. They were 4, 5, and 6. They were playing in the yard, and they run in and say, Mommy, poop is going down the driveway. And I looked out, and sewage was going down the driveway. And so we had maintenance people. The maintenance people came over and they said, ma'am, they discovered that the tree roots under the house, we had this beautiful tree of life, as I called it, gorgeous tree in the front. They had to cut it down, but they said the tree roots had broken all the pipes under the house. And they had to move it to the house. And I did that story called The Miracle House. But the amazing thing is that I knew it 2 or 3 days before it ever happened.
Oh, that's wow. And this thing, about women's intuition, like some men will think that's silly. I haven't, and I know when something's going to happen because it turns inward like an oppression on me. Yes. And then a day or so later, something happens. I don't know. And I've even had the
that
dreams.
Goes beyond intuition, Noni. I call it the knowing, because intuition is based upon our natural instincts, but knowing is based upon knowing things that we would have no way of even naturally knowing, even subconsciously, and things that could be on the other part of the world that we would know. We would have no way of knowing that. And I've had experiences like that, amazing experiences. And but I've also had those forces when I talked about called Palm Springs Divorce. I don't know if you all watched that one, my marriage to Palm Springs. And this is, I was in my 20s. Okay, I'm 64 now.
Trouble with Tish.
And I came back. The huge home by myself, and I went to Kmart to get my curtains.
Julie.
And I came home. And I wasn't had the passcode because my husband and I were at that other husband were broke up. And so I was the one that had the security alarm system. And so I put it in and I changed it every day so no one could get a hold of it. And I came in and I had 4 gold embossed mirrors that had been there 20 minutes earlier before I went to Kmart. And 3 of them were missing. and one was cracked down the middle. My ex-husband called me and I said, oh my gosh, I'm getting out of the house. He said, why? I said, you're not going to believe this. I'll tell you later. And what we found out, that house was built on an Indian mound.
Oh my God.
Was built on an Indian mound.
Scary. Very scary. It's Jackie's birthday. Happy birthday, Jackie. How old are you? Tell us, please.
Her birthday's not until tomorrow for us.
Oh yeah, she's in the future. Bless your heart, Diana, honey. Hang in there.
Thank you. Let's sing her happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
to you. Happy birthday,
Jackie.
Happy
birthday to you.
Oh my
Got
goodness.
the dogs barking.
My dog's a howl at me. I got caught in the rain and my hair is like totally crazy. Happy birthday. Wow. Thanks so much. Oh gosh, I'll be right back. They're yelling at me. Be right back, guys. What? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Gosh.
How is Brenda today?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
How about you, JoJo?
I'm all right. All this weather's got me kind of hurting.
No. How's your blood pressure?
It's been perfect for a week.
Ooh.
That makes me. I mean, I didn't know I was feeling bad until my blood pressure got better, and now I feel better.
Yeah, you thought I was a normal way of feeling.
Yeah.
How high was your blood pressure?
About 160 something over 110.
Oh my goodness. And are you taking medicine for it, or?
Yeah, I went to the doctor because I told him it was just too high.
Because you're very, very young. You're young, and so, that's good that they got it regulated.
Well, everybody in my family has been on blood pressure medicine since their 20s. Mine was fine until about a month and a half ago. I'm pretty sure I got that in the gene pool.
Excuse you, Layla. Where are you belching from?
Well, Arnie, so you're feeling better. Oxygen.
Yeah.
You're doing much better.
Yeah, he looks a lot better.
Yeah, I got off of oxygen 2 days ago, and someone from the company today picked up everything.
Mm.
I think, Arnie, for me right now with all that's going on, because we're having a lot of, in our little town area, we're having a lot of cases right now, you know what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
I kind of decided that I asked my teachers, I said, because I'm in that high risk group over the age of 60, I said I would like to be able to miss out on some of my classes. So they told me I didn't have to come into my classes. I could do it all online for right now. So I'm going to stay home. I just go out for my walk, run now, and that's it. I've got plenty of food, plenty of everything. I'm just staying home, making YouTube videos and going to schoolwork, and staying just wear the mask everywhere.
Yeah,
What about you, Brenda?
that's all I've been doing.
Yes, because I'm too scared to go. I mean, we've had too many. I'm not living scared or anything. I don't live like that. But because we're having here in our community, in our town, because we live in a small town,
Yeah.
and had a lot. They have. It's really coming roaring through our town. So I'm staying put.
Me too.
Yeah, our numbers have risen over the past week, so we've been staying home anyway, though.
Yeah, I'm staying home. I'm not. We lost a deputy yesterday or the day before, and we lost somebody today. I mean, it's
Thanks,
really,
Billy.
and we're just a little community,
Yeah.
and you can't even get in the
Yeah.
hospital. You I mean, if you need to go to the hospital, you might as well forget it, you know.
Oh, they're not taking anybody here. I mean, you literally have, I mean, it's unfortunate, but you have to be dying to get in any of the hospitals within 100 miles of us.
Yeah.
Where do you live at?
I'm in Murfreesboro, so it's Middle Tennessee. So St. Thomas, Vanderbilt, all of them said nope, unless you're gonna bleed to death or something, we ain't doing nothing for you.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I don't live my life in fear. I do not believe in living your life in fear, but I believe in living your life wisely. And I just decided that that's it. You know, I'm not taking any unnecessary chances, and I'm just staying put in my home. My kids go out, you know, obviously, and but I'm very cautious. I make them hose themselves down when they come in.
Yeah. When my husband gets home from work, he takes all his stuff off in the laundry room and takes a shower.
Yep. Yeah, I'm being very.
Hey, Shelly, it's Jackie's birthday.
Yeah, this crazy world. I'm telling you, I thought it was getting better, but it ain't.
No, you know what? My spiritual. I woke up this morning and I said, you know, because that's when I get all. That's my spiritual time. I have 1 hour of spirit time before I start, and that's where all my notes come from. All my videos come out of that 1 hour. That's where your spirit. You remember when you're sleeping, your unconscious is connected to your soul. And that your soul speaks to your unconscious, and then when you're waking, you're still half conscious and half unconscious, and so that the conscious and the unconscious are kind of talking to each other with all that information. So that's when I write down everything. And I said, you know, I want to be positive, and instead I got the message: be wise, be smart.
Yeah.
Because it's not a time to be positive; it's a time to be alert.
Yeah.
It's a time to be alert. There's too much going on in too many different directions.
Yeah, this year is overwhelming for me.
Yep. Too many different directions. And, you know, there's things that we can control and things that we cannot control. The things that we can control, we should control, you know, do our very best at making right decisions.
Yeah.
But when things are bigger than what we are, that's where we turn it over to God.
Yeah.
Get you.
So my husband's at the beach tonight.
Oh, you didn't go?
I didn't go because I have all this college work, and he had to go down and repair something on the house. So he'll be back tomorrow. So he left. That's why my house is kind of quiet in the background. My son's upstairs. My other son's working. So, you know, I'm just kind of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Brenda, did I show you what Jen sent me?
I don't think so. Oh.
It's way prettier in person than I don't have anything like this. Almost everything I have is color. I'm excited. It was so sweet of her.
Yes, it is. What are you doing, happy dog?
Now I'm just waiting on the stuff I ordered a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about ordering. Some stuff takes forever, and other stuff you wonder how it gets here the next day.
Yeah, well, I ordered from indie brands, and that always takes forever.
So how's your channel coming, Brenda?
Come along pretty good. My views are up.
Good.
My subscribers are up.
I just roll along.
That's it.
I'm just rolling along in life, you know, just rolling along.
Yeah, someday I gotta get back into doing stuff for my channels.
Yeah, Arnie.
Well, it definitely takes work and it takes time, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you another angel story. How about that? You want to hear another angel story? One more.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you the angel in the trench coat, a little bit of that story. When I was 17 years old, I rented an apartment about 2 hours away, out kind of like a country city. It wasn't a big city, but I thought it was a big city from where I came from. And it was an old mansion that had been turned into efficiency apartments. And there were two kinds of women that lived in this mansion: old women and women of questionable values. And I was neither. And so I moved in there. I had the deluxe apartment. It was $9 a week. It had a pickle barrel for a dish for my sink. I shared a bathroom with these old women, and that was what was going on. But I got a job as a hostess, and I would come home late at night, and someone would bring me home and drop me off. And there was a door in the front that you had to, the main door, and then you go into the apartment. And so as time went on, I was starting to have, because I was 17, I was afraid to really date anybody because they all thought I was 18 and I was really 17. And back then you didn't have to show ID or anything. And so I went but there was this man that started showing up at the doorstep when I was at work. He would come every night and he would ring the doorbell of the main entrance. And these old ladies would go out there and ask him what he wanted. And he would say, "Is Diane there?" He called me Diane. Mm-hmm. And I know she's working. She's working. And I would come home and they would be shaken and they would be saying, that man was here again in the trench coat, and he went over under the street lamp and stood. He had a hat and a trench coat on. And I never saw this man. And then the women of questionable values began to tell me that they saw the man too. So I had all these old ladies and all these women of questionable values that were telling me that they saw this man. He'd come ring the doorbell, ask for me, but he never showed up at my work to my knowledge. And he never came on my nights off. So I called my mom and I happened to just casually tell her about the man in the trench coat. Well, my mom ended up coming right down, loading up the car and shipping me off to college. But what I believe is that man was an angel in the trench coat to alert me because I was in danger, because there were men coming in and out of that old mansion at night to go see the women of questionable values. And I was young and 17, and I think that, I was in danger, and that angel came to scare me into getting out of there. So that's my angel with the trench coat story.
Hey, you didn't have a boring life.
Oh, my life has been anything but boring. And y'all know what happened to me on Monday before I went to college, don't you? I was, I floss my teeth and I do all this special, I love to do great dental care. And they gave me this little brush that goes in between your molars. And the brush got stuck. It was a wire brush and broke off.
Whoa.
On Monday morning, my first day of college, I had to go to the dentist and have them pull the wire brush out. In the process, somewhere along the line, the back of the molar, which was a crown, chipped. So they had to take the molar off with a pair of pliers and put a new one on. And so, when they take a crown off, they have to really jiggle hard to get it off. My head hurt so bad by the time I got to college.
It's a wonder you even made it.
It's a wonder I'm here. So God is telling me something. I just haven't figured. Well, I have figured it out. So I have figured it out. But anyhow, so yeah. So I have a lot of stories. Brenda, have you thought about doing stories from your life like I have been doing? I don't know if you've watched any of them, but have you thought about doing it?
I don't know. I had such a horrible life.
Oh, I told this horrible stories too. I told about the drunk, being my second father was the town drunk. Did you watch that one?
No.
Oh, you should go back on my stories. The town drunk was my second father. and it was for a short-lived, but it was terrible, So yeah, so I've told my stories on my channel. I have, if you go back, I've got all kinds of stories.
It's interesting.
So I was wondering if maybe, telling your story is wonderful. I've told, it was kind of more challenging when, like I wasn't going to share some of the things that I shared,
Mhm.
like I wasn't going to share about my divorce, that took place when I was in my 20s. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and share that. And I shared it, and it was very freeing to do that. I didn't say anything bad about him, nothing bad about him. I'm very careful about the people that I talk about, and I try to remember the good. And he was good. He was a great man. And, but it was, I talked about that, it was called Palm Springs Divorce. So, when you share your story, it is very cathartic, and it's very helpful to other people.
Yeah.
And we all got stories.
Yes, we do.
Hey, Tina.
We all got
Hey,
stories.
Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Ooh, yes, I finally made it. Is Nani Mae done left?
She coming
She's
back.
somewhere.
Oh, Arnie. Hey, Arnie. Is
I don't
that
know where
Arnie?
Yeah, he's on mute. He probably got a call or something.
Oh, okay.
He's a busy man, Tina. He's always getting
No,
calls.
girl, ain't he always busy? He was over at my house today. He was at my house today. Arnie came on through, showed us some of his artwork. Yeah, he was really
Movie one.
a nice guest today.
Arnie's always nice.
Tina,
Yeah.
I like your hat. Did you make that?
Yes, I did.
I
Yes,
really like that. That's very pretty.
Thank you. This is a hat from what's that rerun? The guy named Rerun, the show
Oh,
name.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that show. Yeah. That was called, what was it called?
I don't know.
Let me think. I'll think of it in a minute. It was with Rerun. I remember that was a wonderful show.
What's happening? It's called What's Happening.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah. This is a hat for me. Yep, I always loved that hat. And I had one like 30 years ago. It was made of leather, but it had a bib on it. And so I always loved this. Now the one that it had a bib on it, but I have not made the bib yet on these hats. Cause I'm not, I'm like, okay, it's already covered up one eye. That's enough. The bib,
I would never try to be crazy.
yeah, the bib and the one eye. Golly, that's I can't do that. That's too much. That's too dude-ish. Dude. No,
Brenda,
dude.
I'm gonna go take my bubble bath, and then I'm gonna go relax now after all my drama. And
All right. Thanks for the stories. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
thank you, everybody. I wish you all great blessings and a great weekend. Okay, thank
All
you.
Have
right.
a good one.
You're
Bye.
welcome to come to my house anytime, girl.
Well, Tina, I will invite me on over.
Okay. Well, I'll put my thing in the
Okay, I'll get it as soon as I get off of here. I'll go right to your channel. Thank you
Okay.
all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Indiana. Hi, Tina.
Hey, Arnie. Arnie, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. Oh Lord, I've been working hard today. I've been working so hard. So I was looking over there just to see if I could find. I found the little one. So I thought about how I want to fix it. thought about it. I still want to do this to it. I still want to do this to it. So maybe I should just do it like that. No, ain't gonna work. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out how to make this purse be a purse like this, but that it'll open up still.
Yeah.
Tina, what's your channel name?
Craft by D Rose.
Craft Spotty Rose, and it's in the chat right now.
It's in the
Oh,
chat
okay.
right now. Thank you. I'll put it there.
Oh, I've already got you. I didn't know I had you already.
Yeah. Arnie came and visited. Arnie, you was a terrific guest.
Yeah, I was in Tina's live earlier today.
Awesome.
hmm I left from my house and went to, I don't know whose house I went to right after my house. I went somewhere. I cannot remember where I went.
Mhm.
Then I went from, yeah, because I be going so many different houses. I went from, I don't know whose house I went to right after my house. But then, oh, I know who it was. I think it was Kim. Yeah, it had to be Kim. Kim,
Crochet and knits.
yeah,
Yeah.
her. I went to her house. I left her house and I went to Southern Bell's house. Then I went from Southern Bell's house to VJ's house. Then I went from VJ's house to the Gigi, the Crochet Queen's house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I came here. And I've been crocheting all the way all over the world.
That's the way to do
all
it.
over the world. Huh?
I said that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I've been everywhere. Everywhere.
My mom took her quilts to my aunt's today to try to finish up on them. She's been going house to house, just sitting, visiting, doing her quilting.
Yeah.
She's got a lot to make before Christmas because there's 5 kids. Then there's 7 grandkids, and then 6 great grands, and she wants them all done by Christmas.
Wow.
Boy.
She's a
sound
busy
like
woman right now.
I'm going out. I've been working so hard. Too hard. It's like the saga never ends.
That's what I told my mama, Tina. I said, you retired and you work harder now than you did when you actually had a job.
I
Yeah.
know I do. I swear I do. I work harder now than I ever did. It's just ridiculous how hard I work. And I'm just at the point where it's okay.
Dang, Davo.
Yeah, that's what I think, Brenda. I wasn't sure either.
Hello, dang, Davo.
Hi, dang, dang.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's what my
Hello,
father-in-law said.
I let him say it enough times. I guess it's right. Oh Lord, I'm going out. I don't know, but I know one thing. I gotta take something. I'm gonna start the doll tonight. I gotta start the doll tonight. And I hate that because I got all that stuff still ain't done.
Bye, Shelly. Have a good
Bye,
dinner.
Shelly.
I'll let y'all see what
Hey,
I
Shelly.
was but it's not far from being done so far. I gotta put the handles on there and
Yeah.
Very pretty.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah. And so I gotta put the handles on here. I do it. It's like they so quick, you know.
Yeah.
I should finish them before I start something else, shouldn't
I'm the worst about that, Tina. I'm always doing something and then I walk away from it and then I find something else to do. So I have 5 things going at one time.
Me too. And it's confusing.
Yeah, I do that too.
I? But y'all know what? I'm fixing to finish this part. I just ain't gonna do it. Cause I when I put this purse down, I'm gonna be done with it. Cause I already counted it out. So it's 1, 2, 3, and go right here. And I'm gonna do this purse and get it over with.
That'll be one thing off your list.
Okay. And it ain't nothing but to do the handles.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I forgot. Let me do this. Cause I gotta
So, Arnie, what'd you do today?
I did all kinds of stuff. Got the dishes done, and a syrup bottle sprung a leak. Had to clean
geez.
it up. That was one heck of a sticky mess.
You can never stop feeling that syrup whenever it does that.
yeah.
Somehow on the bottom, the seam of the bottle had split open.
Yeah.
Oh, it had a leak in it, huh? Oh, wow.
I dropped my conditioner, Arnie, and it. Oh man, it's like the big bottles. I get the big bottles, and it popped a hole like that far from the bottom. It was just going everywhere.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I turned it on its side. I didn't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna have to find a different container for it.
Or put some Gorilla Tape over it.
That's true. At least I didn't drop it on my foot because it's a big one. It's heavy.
Break your toe.
Like Nani.
Yeah.
Oh, when you drop a 12-ounce can on your foot, that really hurts.
Yeah.
Like a soup can.
Oh yeah, I've actually done that before. You're right. That hurts pretty bad.
That's something
Yeah.
when it hits, you gotta go like that. And if somebody talks to you, you gotta tell them not to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let the pain go.
Okay, because that pain do hurt, don't it?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so yeah, it can't be too. The handle can't be too long. See, it's look. See,
That's so cute.
that's how far I want it. Yeah, yeah. I think that's gonna be really cute. 1, 2, 3.
All I did today was chase cats. They were not acting very nice today.
Uh-oh.
I got 2 boys that are 6 months apart, and they like to try to kill each other.
Yeah.
Some days they're fine. Some days they love each other, they snuggle, and then some days all they do is try to kill each other.
Like a bunch of kids.
It is. I'm like, when are they going to grow out of this?
That's what my dogs do. Run back and forth all through the house.
Yeah. Yeah, and Precious, she's older. She even has a heart condition, and the last 3 days she's had the zoomies like crazy. I don't know. I mean, I even checked the house to see if she found the catnip because she's acting so crazy. But I can't find nothing that she's got into. I guess she just felt like a spring chicken all of a sudden.
Yep.
Yeah.
At her age, she don't need to be doing the zoomies that much.
I can't wait till I get a good pet, y'all. I want a pet so bad. I want a
You
dog.
want what?
I want a dog.
Oh,
I love pets,
I
Me
love
too.
them.
and I love a good dog.
I love all animals. I can't help it. The only thing I don't think I would want is a bird because they live so long. I'll be scared that something happened to me.
Yeah.
The bird will outlive you.
Yeah, but them birds and them big tortoises will outlive you if you ain't careful.
Oh Lord. I hope I got enough yarn for to make it. You have to double it to make the handles, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope I took enough yarn out of the spool to make it.
That's
Bless you. Bless you.
From a girl, Nanina.
Thank you.
Coupon.
Guys,
Oh,
Hi,
yes,
Nanny.
again. Hey.
salted
back.
beef, mashed potatoes. Yum, 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 Jen.
What's happening?
What's happening? We're waiting on you.
Oh, I was.
Hey, Jen.
Is Jackie still in here?
I don't know.
I don't know. She hasn't said anything.
Jackie, are you here?
Jackie!
It's roll call. Where's the birthday girl?
She never did answer your question on how old she was. I don't think she wanted to.
I think she's 50. I think Jackie's 50. 50 or
That's
51.
young.
I know, because she said she was born in 1969. I think. I think that's what she said.
I had to take it down. It wasn't enough yarn pulled.
Ah,
Oh no.
What, you have to take apart your hat?
No, the handle on this, because I use yarn to do it, it has to be double. And I got to make the chain double and then crochet around the chain, a single crochet around the chain. And so you have to pull a lot of yarn to start it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And I
making
didn't pull enough.
I'm making a dish rag out of because I need to take a break from ponchos because I got 14, 11 since May, but then there were 3 others that I forgot that I made around March, January through March, and I'm taking a break. So I got my bag of cotton yarn. I'm gonna make some new dish rags for the kitchen. But oh my God, I just had a shock of my life.
what?
And well, if you guys watch my last video I just posted, not the cursing video, but the one from, just watch that and listen with headphones. That's all I'm gonna say.
The one that just popped up?
Yeah. Especially at 15:35 timestamp, 15:35, because it's a 23 minute video. Yeah. Wild. But anyway, I like this Dollar Tree yarn though because it's the cotton, because it's more of a finer cotton and it makes really good dish rags. Yeah. What's up, everybody?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So you see this crazy hair? You know what happened to me? I had it pulled back because it's so hot. It's been 98 degrees today. That wasn't the heat index. It's 104 with the heat index.
Ooh,
So I just
too hot.
I pulled it back to the top because my hair's so freaking thick that it just falls in my face. So I pulled it back, and anyway, I sprayed some hairspray on to keep the long, spindly, weird hairs from falling out, and I got caught in the rain. So my hair is naturally wavy, so that's why I blow dry it.
Yeah, mine is too. I always blow dry it straight.
Yeah, and I have a lot of hair, but each little hair strand is very fine.
Oh,
Like, I
I'm
mean,
the same. We're hair sisters.
But I have old hair, JoJo. But anyway,
I've got lots of it. It's just really each one is very
yeah,
thin.
each little hair is so fine. Yeah, so mine ends up being a fuzz ball. And if I cut my hair off short, I have a afro.
If I don't straighten mine does
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so I have to blow dry. Now I've the only time I'll let it dry. I've lost my earplug. The only time I'll let it dry by itself is if I put it through full of hair tamer, and I use hair tamer that's for African American women because my hair texture is so it goes like that. So I'm like the whole back of it. Kim come in and said, "Well, your hair's curly," and I said, "Well, where are you in for the last 30 years? Don't you know when I get caught in the rain?" Oh my God, he was in trouble all day. That man, I hit him twice in the car. I hit him over the head with my cane. He just won't shut up. And he ain't doing nothing bad. I don't know who the heck he's talking to. I said, "You're in the best place, the cemetery, because you just keep talking and nobody knows what you're." Here's what it is. He sits there. I was like, "I don't know, but just whatever. I just can't even." And ain't nobody talking to him.
There might be somebody talking to him that you just don't hear.
Well, he is paranoid schizophrenic.
You just
and he'll
don't
kill
see
me.
the person. He sees.
Well, my husband is bipolar and he has paranoid schizophrenia. Everything's under control and manageable right now. The man is very talented, but you know that all very talented people, like all the famous painters and everything, they were all crazy. They were all bat poop crazy. They all had. It's true. Google it. They all had some kind of a bipolar or schizophrenia or.
Well, I got things wrong with me, Nani, and I didn't get no talent. I got shafted.
JoJo, yes, you did.
Yeah, me too.
JoJo, you're beautiful though. When you're that pretty, you don't need no talent, sugar booger. Let me tell you, I'm crazy. I'm crazier than a bed bug too. But I'll tell you what, if I ever start hearing any voices, and I may have to sleep in there with the old man tonight after we went to the cemetery, Lord have mercy. No, I'm okay. But we left coins on the grave. No, I ain't afraid of that. People are. But we left coins on the graves because that's a respect thing. But we forgot to put the flowers out again. I lost the hook. We usually always put flowers on the graves because some of those people have been gone for 120 years, but still they need flowers.
Yeah. I think about a month ago we got my mom and dad and took them so that we could get flowers on the church grave.
Yeah. My mom, she told me, "Don't bring me no flowers. Don't come see me or I'll haunt you." I took her flowers this year.
Well, I won't haunt you, Nani Mae. I refuse. No, I will not haunt you.
If you go before I go and I come visit you at the cemetery, you would not haunt me. I would come all the way to Indiana if I could, if you go before me to come to your grave and put some flowers on it, Miss Tina.
Yep, I won't haunt you.
I will crochet flowers for your graves.
Okay.
I love you, Tina.
Well, you
I love
too.
y'all.
All of y'all.
You feeling better today, Tina, honey?
Yeah.
Where'd JoJo go?
She's been all over the YouTube streets.
Huh?
JoJo
I
been
don't know
out.
where she dropped out.
JoJo, oh, she's here. She just moved for a minute. Oh my gosh, my hand. Woo, Tina, I'm having the crampy hands today.
Well, the rain went your way because it came. It ain't
Oh
coming
my
back.
gosh.
It
We
was
got
over
rain last
here.
night.
Yeah, we got a big storm.
It was
And
it
we
was
got-
humid. It was humid where I was where I am yesterday, and it was so I was in so much pain, but it's
Yeah,
gone.
that's what my shoulder. I think my shoulder's hurting because of that. But Kim and Colin, they get wet. They're like a couple chicken girls. They run from the rain. I like, you ain't gonna melt. And I just walk real slow in the rain, and I'm just sitting there sticking my tongue out and everything else. Bleh. But they're like a couple little chicken girls. They get wet. I was wet from head to toe.
Yeah. See how I do it. See how I crochet it. Once I chain it, see it's chained.
What you making? You a little? You making a little handbag or something?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
I like to make the little handbags for my niece's little girls. Put the put two granny squares together in 2 pieces of fabric, or a crochet, just a crochet lining, and put a little drawstring in the top. They just think those are the coolest things.
Good night, Tish. Have
Night,
a good
Tish.
dinner. I'll see you in about 30 minutes to an hour, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, Tish.
Oh, y'all, I'm trying to take care of my health.
Gigi was so cute last night. She's getting so big. I just couldn't get over that, Tina.
Yeah, she is getting big, ain't she?
Yeah.
How are you doing on your drinks, Tina?
Well, I'm fixing to drink something now. I'm fixing to drink a drink right now. I'm drinking pretty good today, I think. I drank one of these already. I drank 2 vitamin waters, and I think I drank a whole bottle of water. So
Colin, I made you an ugly dish rag. I'm too.
that'll be 5 if I drink this. When I drink this, this will be 5. And I drink this, and then I drink the rest of this, and if I can, I'll drink some more. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah. Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. I gotta just keep drinking. Gotta keep drinking.
I drink enough water.
I'm gonna get 2. I'll probably eat the meat out of 2 tacos tonight, and that's it.
Kim McCollum got me a burrito today, and I said, I ain't eating no burrito. Mexican is
So
my
that's
favorite
what you had
food.
for lunch?
Huh?
That's what you had for lunch?
Well, we were out running.
Yeah, I know you were saying you didn't know what you were going to get.
Well, no, we went out to lunch. But it was so hard for me not to make one big old salad at the salad bar because that. So I just made. Of course, I don't get the lettuce at the salad bar. I get the spinach, the leafy spinach, and then do it.
Yeah.
But I just had a little bitty side one, and then I had a couple pieces of catfish and just a little bit of vegetables because I don't need that swelling up. But Kim said, "You drink enough water. You drink enough water to be a whale." And I said, "Well, if you want to knock a hole in my head, I guess I can spew it out the top of my head like a whale." He told me my water habit was costing him a fortune. I said, "I'll buy it from now on by myself." The big dork. Well, Lord, who knocked something over? I found this hook in my chair. And I think it's my mother-in-law's because it's like a size 4.25 because she's the one that gave me this chair.
That's small for me. I don't like nothing that small.
Well, that's good for making these little dish rags, and this cotton yarn is so tiny. It's like about a 2. It's about a 2, so Makes a real good dish rag. But I can't see good enough to get around the border tonight, so I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. But that must be her little hook. I need a hook like I need another nostril.
Like you need a hole in your head.
Then I will spout water
Yeah.
out there on top of that. But I got me some dollar headphones, and I bought this little thing at the Dollar Tree because as long as I wind them up and put them in this, they won't break. It's
What
just
is
like when you, it's just a little headphone case, zips up, for a buck,
Oh,
But
okay.
I got the headphones for a buck at the Dollar Tree, and they'll work for a long time as long as I don't just sling them over here on my table.
Oh yeah, okay. You're right
because
about
my-
that.
So I put them in that, and then Kim goes, "Well,
That's me. I'm forever looking for shit. I just sling it over there on, like she said.
Yep. Well, most of the time when I got to take my headphones off, I'm running to the bathroom. I ain't got time to roll that up. I got to get there. You know what we did? We go to the
That's
store,
why I
Dollar
be glad
Store.
when I get my studio, y'all. Oh, I can't wait.
My studio is in here in the living room. If the company wants to come over, you know what? If there's something sitting on the couch that has to do with my crocheting, sewing, whatever, animals,
I'm
they're gonna
tired of
have
this
to.
little bitty space.
They're gonna have to just move it over.
It's driving me crazy. It's so little. It's just so little.
Now, are you in your bedroom or are you in your living room or what are you doing?
In the living room.
Well, see, that's where I'm at, living room. Of course, I'm in a mobile home, so I've got my little left side of the wall here. I got a fold-out table, and then I got that big chest of drawers, and then right now they threw all the Dollar Tree stuff on the. Lord, good God. What's all that slamming going on? Can't you bust your butt and fall on the floor? Con, you
Y'all,
okay?
I gotta call my mama, so I'm gonna get off here. I love all y'all.
All right,
All
love
right,
you.
We love
take
you too,
care,
Dub,
Anna.
honey.
Bye.
Bye.
You take care.
Oh.
I got 2 dogs staring me. Kim let the dogs in, then shut the door. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give y'all a treat this late, but I don't know which one of y'all pooped in the floor, but I stepped in it, and I can't even figure out where I stepped in it. I had sandy wipes. I had ammonia, 3 parts water, 1 part ammonia, spraying it around, cleaning. Shoot, for all I know, I might have stepped in Kim's dookie. That's all you get, fat girl. Now
Might
go
have
get
fell
another-
out your diaper.
Ah!
Take that.
I didn't have no
I'd be
diaper.
so mad.
I didn't have no diaper on today, sister. I didn't have no
Oh.
diaper on. I didn't have no diapers left. I had to wear a maxi pad. Back to front.
Mm-mm.
Like that.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Y'all a trip.
oh, Brownie. Here, Brownie. Oh, God. Guess what?
I
My
should be all right today. I got this is my second drink.
Cynthia said that's too much information.
Well, that's me. That's me. I'm TMI Noni. I'm going to make me a channel called TMI Noni. Too much information. Oh, TMI with Noni. Too much information with Noni Man.
Oh my God.
I should, y'all. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell it just like it is. I'll tell you which way the cow eat the cabbage and the field it got it out of.
Oh my God. Y'all something else. I don't know. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing me. That's all I can say.
Brady, you ain't getting no more. You all eat too much. I got me some garbanzo beans, some Goya. I got me some Goya chickpeas. I love them. And I got
You're
me
gonna
some.
be gassy.
I know,
I
but they're
can't
good for your
take 'em.
stomach. I love them. I love them.
And you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
make-
You know why I don't like beans? And I'm gonna be frank. I don't like beans because they make you gain weight.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but they got a lot of calories, but they're not empty calories. I mean, if you said you eat,
I don't want nothing that's
if you put
got
ham in them,
more than
I don't put no.
this.
I don't
This
put no
the
meat.
highest. This the highest amount of calories I want right here.
Well, you can't eat because your belly's real small. But I beans
That's
are
it.
so good for you. I don't put no meat in ours no more since I can't eat it. I just make them, cook them, and put just little bit of season in there. Kim and Colin don't complain. But it's my mother-in-law. She's watching this because she watches my life. But she put bacon grease and everything, and I'm like, that is disgusting.
Ooh.
So she puts bacon grease in everything.
No way. I don't want it.
I can't handle nothing that's oily. I can't eat it. And my niece was here the other day, and I said, when I could eat hamburger, now Colin cooks hamburger, he puts it in stuff. I said, you drain all that fat up there, and then you take scalding hot water and you get a pan. You don't want to go down the sink, it'll do it up. Rinse it off with scalding hot water.
Hey,
'Cause
Cynthia.
I hate grease. I don't put we don't have bacon. We don't have bacon in this house. We have
I like
turkey
to fry
bacon.
some cabbage and some bacon grease.
Oh, I don't use bacon grease. I have never had bacon grease in this house. But I just don't like it. My mother-in-law puts bacon grease in everything. And then my poor father-in-law had triple bypass surgery.
Yeah, of course.
And he said, and she feeds him everything bacon grease and pancakes every morning and sausages and eggs. And he's not overweight. They're neither one of them. She's a little chubby, but she ain't fat. I mean, they eat all this stuff, and then the poor guy he's thin, and I felt so bad. And then the doctor told him he don't feed him pancakes and eggs and bacon and sausage every morning. But they're old timers, So
yeah.
Anyway,
my daughter won't let me have it.
I've never ate a breakfast like that. I mean, if we have breakfast at like night. Like we might have some scrambled eggs and some toast, but that he had hardening of the arteries so bad. Oh, I can't do that. I like bacon. Is put a little olive or potatoes, little olive or a little butter, regular butter. None of that margarine. That's all stuff's all bad for you, but
I ain't no margarine. If it ain't real butter, I ain't eating it.
No, I don't like that margarine or that stuff either. I use real butter.
I feel you, Brenda. That's how I feel. But ain't real butter, forget it.
Real butter ain't margarine's. It got worse stuff in it than real butter does.
But when we were younger, growing up, they thought it was better for us.
Yeah, and of course, I don't know.
Yeah, everything's all right, Iva.
Yeah, real butter.
You know what? I noticed that we don't eat in my house no more. We used to eat eggs. We don't eat eggs. There's been some eggs in there forever. They have to go in the garbage. We won't eat them.
I eat a boiled egg about once or twice a week, but that's only because of my epilepsy. Because with epilepsy, if you don't eat your protein, and if I don't have protein, I'll start having seizures.
Nobody want to cook.
I like to eat eggs every day because I just can't. I don't know why. I like them scrambled. I like them fried. I like them. I like them poached.
I like them scrambled. Yeah. I like a good old egg sandwich too, flipped over and a little bit of but I have to have the protein.
I know when I get winter time again, we probably
egg salad.
Yeah, I know we'll probably eat them then, but for right now, we ain't touching no eggs. Nobody in this house ain't touching them.
We eat one meal a day around here. Like I get up in the morning and I'll have like a half of a. Can't have it now though, but I was having it. Half of one piece of toast or a half of a muffin with my coffee because I'll throw up if I don't eat something that strong coffee. I need some crackers because I needed to soak up that acid that coffee. But I did make my coffee a little bit weaker today. I left out a scoop, and I could tell too. I left out a scoop of coffee because I got 8-cup coffee pot and I put 8 scoops of coffee heaping over in that. And I like it so strong, and I drink it black.
That's why you're flying around by noontime.
That's how I get up and get my housework done. That's why I stay off YouTube during the day. But I get those. I drink 2 of the. Drink 1.5 eggs. I have to cut down 2 of the 10-ounce, 12-ounce the thermal cup. But well, that last IV they put in my hand, they hurt the side of my hand. That needle.
Yeah.
But they used to say so much cholesterol in eggs. Well, there's fat, there's cholesterol in eggs, but it's not that much. But then they started putting antibiotics, shooting them chickens up with antibiotics because that made them have less cholesterol, put
I've
less
put
cholesterol
antibiotics, shooting
in their
chickens up
eggs.
antibiotics on your shopping list.
Shut up. I didn't ask you.
Last night in my life, Lex was going off. But I eat beans.
Okay.
I cook myself
Y'all
some
got
red beans, some
Alexis
black
to work.
beans.
I cannot get my Alexis to work.
Well, how come? What is going
I
on?
I don't know how to make it work.
Well, you got to download the Alexa app on your phone. Plug it in.
It's on my
make sure-
tablet. It's on my tablet. My son make it work, but I can't make it work. He say I don't ask it the right questions. I'm like,
Well, you got to wake it. You got to say its name
You
first.
gotta say a certain way, because my husband sometimes will say it and it won't answer him either.
Like if you go, Alexa, tell me this, that, and the other. You got to, like right now, she'll say, I didn't understand that. You got to say her name like, okay, wait a minute. This is just
you
for
know
instance.
what? The heck with Alexa.
Alexa, what's the last? You say her name. Alexa. Okay, Alexa, stop. Always tell her to stop, because if you don't tell her to stop when she's talking, she will record you. Alexa, what's the last 3 letters of the alphabet?
The 3 last English letters are Z. Position in the alphabet is 26. Y at 25.
I didn't ask you how many there was in the alphabet, you ding the 5. I said, what's the last 3 letters? But anyway, Kim, you got to listen to this video. You probably pee your drawers.
I ain't thinking
Cemetery
about it.
video. But I love my Alexa because you
I
just
do
get up
too.
and
I tell her to play my Josh Turner music when I clean the kitchen.
yeah, I gotta have her because I get up in the morning and she'll say good morning to me, and I'll say good night, Alexa. She'll say good night. But
that's how we call
But I
our
want-
grandson from Florida on that.
Yeah, I'll call Colin like, Alexa, call Colin. We get mad.
I couldn't find that name in your contacts. Number?
I'll call Colin in his room. Watches. It's calling him.
Oh my God. That's too aggravating.
He won't answer because
It
but when I need something,
really
I'll call him.
is. That's
He
too
ain't gonna
aggravating.
answer.
Hey, where's Stephanie at tonight?
Y'all-
Colin, I'm just calling you in your room to see what's up, dog.
Yeah, I think Stephanie
Okay,
wasn't
bye-bye.
feeling good. She was resting.
Oh,
Stayed up all
Fred's
night
been
playing
up
games.
all night.
Well, she in my live today, Arnie.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
She probably sleep. Well, she commented on my video, so the first video I made, so she was up. Alexa, hang up on Colin's loud mouth.
There is no active call.
Alexa, call Arnie.
I couldn't find that name in your contacts.
Couldn't find it in your contacts, even though I got his phone number.
No contact.
Now it's added later under contacts in your Alexa app.
Oh, Alexa, shut up. Alexa, will you shut up, please? She usually will tell me that's not nice. What's it? What kind of shake is that? What's it called? I have Ensures.
Yeah.
It's a Premier protein shake.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Oh. My leg hurting. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, Cynthia, watch that video. Watch my graveyard video. You're gonna freak out, girl. Kim,
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
doing in there?
Is there a ghost in there?
Uh huh. That's a bet. It's the best. It's the best response I've ever got, and it's. You have to look at. I time stamped it at 15:35. I had to. It was wild.
Why did time stamping it in military time?
Well, that's how your videos. It's well, that was 15 minutes in. It was 15 minutes in,
Oh,
but there's a lot more. Kim, what are you doing?
Mhm.
what's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. It sounds weird because these things. Okay, honey, whatever you say.
There's Ronnie.
Oh,
There's Nolan.
I'm gonna take my melatonin tonight if I can find it. Is Colin yelling at me?
No.
This morning, today I didn't even. Oh dear Jesus Lord! Today I didn't even take my ditty bag to the cemetery with me.
You
I
didn't?
went with that. No,
Oh my goodness.
no, I didn't take my ditty bag. I said enough of this because I thought if I poop my pants, I poop my pants. I ain't that far from home. So I didn't. I didn't do it.
Oh my God.
I didn't need it. Granny didn't need it.
You didn't need it. That's right.
Well, I didn't let them bother me. Usually they make me so nervous. And if I get nervous, then I'm having problems. But I didn't let them get to me today.
My dogs turn their head like that when Artie does that.
Oh, our little kitty cat, we didn't see him yesterday. He got in a fight, must have gotten in a fight with another tomcat. And is his eye completely lost, Kim? Yeah, he lost his eyeball. But we can't bring him in. We can't bring him in the house. And
I had a cat with one eye. That thing lived
Yeah,
for
he lost-
years. And it wasn't
Yeah,
even my cat. The neighbors got a cat and they came over to my house and it would never go home. And then they moved and it left the cat because they couldn't take it. It wouldn't go.
yeah, he's still walking on his legs. He's okay. I'll go outside tomorrow with a washcloth and get him up the swing and pat it, and then put some of the eye drops we got. Kim, are you cleaning the fridge out? Anyway, I was real excited today when I went to the dollar store because they had those panko breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
and they don't usually have that stuff. And they're at Walmart. Them are $3.97 a can,
Turns out to be a lot.
and a can is smaller than I got 2 cans of that. That's good for putting,
Yeah.
like on Colin's fish when he fries them, or in the meatballs or meatloaf. Well, in the meatloaf, I put a box of
It's
stuffing.
it down the top. That's
That's
one.
nice.
Yeah, that's one. Now,
I got my Michelle sleeper poncho all done. Now I got to make another one. I'm gonna make that with my, I don't know, with like my bloom or.
There she is. She was just
Who,
walking-
Michelle?
No. Stephanie.
Stephanie, you. We was having fun last night. We were laughing our heads off.
hey Stephanie.
Hi, Steph.
Hey, Steffi. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Woo!
Whew.
All right, I'm getting off of here because I got a premiere coming up at
Yeah, your
10:30.
premiere is gonna come up, ain't it, girl?
Yeah.
All right. Well, love y'all.
Okay.
Y'all
Yeah,
take
love
care.
you. Good night to
Come on, let's put
everybody.
up
Everybody
your
in the chat.
That's it.
Money May.
Hop over at my premiere and leave a thumbs up. What?
Bye, everyone.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. I got to show Kim this video, but I love y'all. I might come on later tonight. I don't know, about 10 o'clock. You know me, I do the late night.
Well, don't forget
boogie.
10:30. Come over there and give me a thumbs up on my premiere.
Oh, yes. The late, yeah.
What
come
is a
go to
premiere,
Brenda's.
Brenda?
It's just something that premieres on there, and we can all interact and talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Later tonight, I will, Steph.
I don't get it.
I don't
I don't know what a premiere is. I still don't.
I'll tell you
understand.
in my live. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. I got to show Kim this video. Kim, you ready to watch this? Okay. I love you, sister. I'll be watching
All right.
the premiere. I'll turn
All
on
right.
the premiere going
Okay.
all night long, darling.
All right, love you all.
All right.
I will watch that video, honey.